Hi, and thank you for joining me. In this video series, we're going to be going through the steps involved in configuring MyST for Oracle Cloud to orchestrate deployments for our applications through the software development lifecycle using release pipelines. So this is going to break down into 4 steps. 1. Registering our infrastructure and services. 2. Discovering artifacts. 3. Assembling an application blueprint. And finally, 4. Releasing an application through a release pipeline. Let's get started with step 1. I'll explain any key concepts along the way. I click Discover from the top menu, then Infrastructure. I then click Register on the right-hand side of the screen, then Oracle Identity Domain. The first thing I need to do is register the Oracle Identity Domain. This is effectively the credentials we're going to use to connect to our Oracle Cloud environments. I provide a name for the identity domain. Let's call it Rubicon Red Cloud Account. I specify the all-important identity domain name and a username and password. Once that's done, I click Save. Now that we've got an infrastructure provider that can be used to connect, let's get our cloud service. From the top menu, I click Discover, then Cloud Services. I click Discover on the right side of the screen, then Integration Cloud. This starts the wizard for defining our first Oracle Cloud service. On this screen, I'm going to keep the environment type as CI. This doesn't change anything fundamental about the environment, but is an indicator of where in the software development lifecycle this service sits. I click Next, provide a name for the platform, and let's call it CI OIC. Say that 3 times fast. I'm going to set the service type to Autonomous Integration Cloud. This will affect how MyST interacts with the cloud service and the rules it uses for functionality like auto-generating URLs. Some smart stuff MyST does behind the scenes for us. And speaking of URL generation, I make sure that I enter the service name correctly as well. Once that's done, I verify what's been entered by clicking Test Connection. Oh yeah, green and good to go. I click Next, and MyST gives me a summary of the information just entered for one final review. That all looks good, so I click Register, and that's the source environment registered. Now we're going to go through the same steps a little more quickly to register the target instance we're deploying to. I click Discover on the right side of the screen, then Integration Cloud. We'll set the environment type this time to Test. Click Next, set the name to Test OIC, set the service type and name, test the connection, great. Then click Next and review the details. That's all looking good, so I click Register and let MyST do its thing. Now we have 2 Oracle Cloud services registered. We're going to be deploying artifacts from CI to test. That's our end goal. In the next video, we'll go through step number 2, discovering our artifacts. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to the Rubicon Red MyST channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss a thing. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.